Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, Rebecca, Stu, and the crew. I'm Rebecca, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this sign using items from the Dollar Tree. So the supplies you're going to need are one of these calendars from Dollar Tree. They have 3 different ones to choose from. You're going to need a stretched canvas of your choice. There's many options. I'm going to use the one with the blue truck. You're also going to need some ribbon of your choice and also some greenery for up in the corner or flowers, whichever you choose. You'll also need a small piece of this disposable grill topper, some scissors. We're going to use a staple gun, but you could just use hot glue. Either or will work. I'm going to use hot glue as well. And then some scrapbook paper, contact paper to cover the back for a nice finish. This part is optional. So let's get crafty. So the first thing we're going to do is just remove all the tags. And then we're also going to unscrew the little hooks that come in this calendar. So they unscrew really easily. You just want to set those aside for later because we're going to put those back on. Now we're going to take our stretched canvas picture that we choose to use and just pop up all the staples in the back and then pull those out of the canvas because we're going to use just the canvas piece here. And then also save that frame. You can use that for other crafts. Once we have the canvas all off, I just straighten it out a little tiny bit. And then I'm going to remove the staples from the back as well and save this piece of twine so I can reattach the hanger later. So now taking our calendar, we're going to lay this on top of our canvas to decide where we want that picture to be cut out to sit on the front of the calendar. Actually, we're not going to cut it out. We're just going to score or use a pencil to write around the outside to show where you're going to want this to sit. This will help you line it up once you go to put it on the front here. So now that we have that done, we just take the canvas and lay that on the top, and then we line it up according to where those score marks were. And once we have it where we want it, we're just going to go ahead and flip this over, and then you want to try to pull it as tight as you can at the bottom and hold that in place, and then take your staple gun and you're going to staple it along the top here. Now also you could just use hot glue. You don't have to staple it. This is optional. I just have the staple gun, so I use that. So now that we have that stapled on, we're going to go ahead and flip that back over because we have to figure out where the holes are going to go for these hooks. So using this little tool that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, you can just use like an X-Acto knife. You can use a pin, push pin. It doesn't really matter. All you're going to do is you're going to feel for where the hole is at, poke that hole in there to help us know where they're going to go. And then once we're done with that, we're actually going to take that and push it all the way through, and you want to wiggle it around a little bit to make that hole bigger so that you can pop these hooks back through the canvas here. So once you have it popped through, then you can go ahead and line it up with the hole that was pre-drilled earlier when you bought it, and then you just stick that in the hole and then twist it back into place. And now all of our hooks are back where they're supposed to be, so we stretch this canvas out just a little bit to straighten it up, and then we pull that top over and either glue or staple that into place. Make sure you have it pulled pretty tight. That way you don't have a lot of wrinkles and things on the front. So once that's done, we're just going to do the corners like you would do a gift. You just fold the little corners in, those little tabs, and then flip the whole side over. So I did just hot glue the edges on to the side here, and I did that on both sides, and I just glued a little bit at a time, and then worked my way down to the bottom, adding just little dots of glue at a time to make sure I had it nice and tight. And then I did the exact same thing on the other side. Now I don't like how it doesn't cover the whole entire back, so I chose to make mine have a little bit more of a finished look. So I just took some scrapbooking paper and I cut it out to fit the size of this calendar. It's like a 5x7 inch size, and then I just hot glued some scrapbooking paper on the back. So now I'm going to flip that back over, and then I'm going to take this grill topper, and just using a pair of scissors, it cuts really easily. I had some left over from a previous project that I did yesterday, so you're just going to cut about 1 inch thick of a strip here that reaches all the way across this sign. And then I took some staples and stapled that on either side, but again, you could also just hot glue that on. So now we're going to take a little bit of greenery and just hot glue this up into the corner. I chose to do mine on the left side. You could really put it anywhere you want, or you can leave it off. It's your project, make it your own. So once that greenery is on there, then I just made a simple bow, and I placed the bow up here in the corner as well. And then I replaced the little hanger on the back. So you can hang some crafting tools on here, keys, or you could just put the tabs back with the calendar on there. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to like and share. And here are some other videos from our channel you might also enjoy. Have a great day.